Good morning, students. Today I will be discussing soft skills for business of third semester BBA, Bangalore University, unit number 1, elements of communication, session number 14. In this session number 14, I will be discussing on social etiquettes, social mannerism. Let us have the recap of what we have discussed in the last class. We have discussed about meaning of etiquettes, meaning of business etiquettes, different types of business etiquettes like general business etiquettes, business meeting etiquettes, business phone etiquettes, business lunch or dinner etiquettes, etc. So today in today's class we will have the discussion on social etiquettes. After all, we are all social animals. We live in society. What are the various social responsibilities that govern us, that make us how we should behave ourselves in society? Let us discuss this concept today. So social etiquette's meaning says that business social etiquette refers to the standards that govern any business related social interactions held away from work. In other words, it means the standards that govern socially accepted behavior in a business related social interaction. So every business organization is a component of society. It exists in society, so it should behave in a way the society accepts it. Therefore, what are the significance or importance of these social etiquettes? Let us discuss. Clarence Thomas has clearly stated that good manners can open the doors that even the best education cannot. So he has given such a beautiful quotation, or his studies. He, after studying on social mannerism, he has given his opinion. He said that one should have good manners because it is better than the best education. Therefore, it shows why we give importance to social etiquettes, social mannerism, because all businessmen belongs to society, all business organizations exist in society, all business organizations develop in society, all business organizations are nurtured by society, all business organizations need society for their existence. Therefore, the acceptance of society, the rejection of society matters for the very basic existence of the organization. Therefore, let us discuss even more concepts, throw a light on other concepts also on this topic. See, the social mannerism shows it means showing respect and consideration to others, make others glad that we are with them. So it is a very common phenomena that when a person is alone, when a person has a feeling that he is made alone or nobody is taking care of him or her, at that time that person may, or that organization may not cherish or may not be nurtured properly. To cherish and nurture it properly, we need to create a perception in their mind that we are with them, we are glad that we are with them, and we will help them. It is a basic concept that every one of us knows. When somebody is going through bad times, it becomes our moral duty, moral responsibility and ethical responsibility to support a person in difficulty. It could be poverty, it could be slowing down of sales, or it could be demotion, or it could be any other negative aspect in one's life or in one's business activity. So without proper manners, the customs of polite society would soon disappear. See, our society is renowned, our society is famous, our society is well known for what is called as a polite society. It is polite society, or the society which will be there with the people who are in trouble. If we do not have a social mannerism, if we lack in social etiquettes, at that time the society may lose what is called as ethical values. Therefore, to keep ethical values, intact. We need to have social mannerism. What are the important types of social etiquettes? Social mannerism. Conversation. See, when we are conversation means communication between two or more persons. It could be formal or informal. It could be relating to the business or not relating to business. When we are making a conversation with the society, we should always remember that we have one mouth and two ears. We can speak whatever we want, but there are only 2 ears. 2 ears to perceive, 2 ears to understand, 2 ears to integrate, and 2 ears to give feedback. Therefore, we need to keep in mind that when we are speaking, our speech or our conversation should be humble, our conversation should be polite, our conversation should be away from hurting somebody's feelings. We should not dominate in conversation. When we are conversating in society, when we are making a conversation in a discussion, or when we are surrounded by so many people, okay, who are ignited with ignited minds, who are highly intelligent, we should not try to focus ourselves having an identity crisis to show our ability in front of them. We should allow others also. We should not dominate in conversation. What is the meaning of this? We need to allow others also to conversate with you. We should not keep on speaking. Otherwise, what happens? For the first time, everybody will listen. For the second time also, everybody will listen quietly. But from the next time, nobody will care for your conversation. People will have a bad image about somebody. Therefore, when we are in a business organization, when we are having a nexus, or when we are having a connection with the society, we need to allow the society also to speak about their problems, about the difficulties that they are facing, about the challenges that they are facing, or about the needs that they have, about the demands that they have, about the wants that they have, about the feedbacks that they have. So encourage others to talk. It is a similar point to that. When we do not dominate in conversation, that means we are encouraging others to talk. When others are given freedom to talk, then only they can express their opinion to the businessmen. So usually what happens is, if any organization want to launch a new product, they conduct a test marketing. Or when they have the plan of launching or producing or launching through a massive what is called as a commercialization plan, if they have in their mind, at that time, before producing and launching that product, they will do the pre-test. They will do the test, market test in a selected geographical area. At that time, they need to go and collect information about the product price and other strategies of the organization. What is the product they are manufacturing? Sometimes it happens before the manufacturing of the product. Sometimes it happens before the mass production and mass marketing of the product, that is before the commercialization of the product. So when we are entering into the society seeking their opinion to launch or not to launch, to alter the product or to reject the product, to delete the product from the product line, or to get the opinion about the intended potential customers, we need to encourage them to talk. When we ask them in such a way that they will not talk, then it will not be called as a proper mannerism. We should allow others to talk. When we think ourselves that whatever we are speaking, that is only right, and what the others are speaking is wrong, that will bring a bad image and bad impression in the minds of the people in the society. Then if anybody in the conversation, if any mistake is done by someone, it is preferable, it is suggestible that the person who has committed the mistake should apologize for the mistake. Instead of argument, instead of continuous argument, or instead of what you call as a blame game, it is always preferable to apologize for the mistake committed. Then there will be a congenial relationship, there will be a good relationship between business and the society. Or if usually it so happens at the time of what do you call as if the customer asks any queries, and at the time of responding, if the customer is not properly asking, the person who is in the demonstration side, he will get irritated. They may not properly explain during the times of exhibition, during the times of demonstrations, or during the times of public meets and all. If anybody commits any mistake, it is always preferable to ask apology for such mistakes. This will solve the problem. Further, the problem will not prolong. Then the second important social etiquette is gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude that can increase one's altitude. Thanking the people who have made you what you are now, thanking the people because of whom you are serving, thanking the people because of whom you are existing, matters in business. It is the customer who lives in society who gives employment to all the businessmen, including the owner of the business. So it is the responsibility of the businessmen or responsibility of the people in the corporate world to have the sense of gratitude. When we give gratitude, when we acknowledge the services of someone, acknowledge and compliment someone, it increases our height. It increases our height in terms of image and goodwill. Altitude here means the height of image and goodwill, and it is the best attitude, we can say. See, when we have the acknowledging mind, acknowledging heart, it says that that person is having a good heart. Therefore, when you are into the business, it is always better to acknowledge the services of others and give respect to them, show respect to them. How it can be done? Through showing humble gestures for any favor or help received from anyone, like smile, nodding the head. If any favor is received, if any help is received, the same help one cannot give back to the other person who has helped. The same support, the person who has taken the support cannot give back to the person who has given the support. But through gestures or smile or nodding the head, one can give back. Then the third important social etiquette is courtesy and respect. See, give respect and take respect is a well-known saying. Everybody knows when we give respect to others, others will give respect to us. It is rightly said that when if I say that I am okay, you are not okay, the other person say that I am not okay. The other person say that he is okay but I am not okay. If in contrast to this, if I say that I am okay, you are also okay, then creates a sort of courtesy and mutual respect. Mutual respect creates mutual understanding, mutual bond, and it is always be good for any business. So that is one way of giving gratitude to others. And always it is preferable to use the words please and thank you depending upon the situation. If you are in need of some help, or if you want to get some information or get some favor or help, support from the other person who is in society or the other person in general, it is always preferable to use the word please. Then when somebody has extended some support or help, morally, ethically, financially, through any business transaction or purchase or sale of something, or marketing promotion of your product to somebody, so it is always preferable to a businessman to make use of the word thank you. If you use these two words, naturally the goodwill and image will increase. Otherwise, people will think that the businessman is selfish. They want only profit. They don't want they do not have the sense of gratitude in them. So in order to avoid such discrepancies, in order to avoid such distractions in the relationship between business and society, one need to have the sense of gratitude and express through these words depending upon the situation. Then the fourth one is accept the invitation of any happy moment. See, there are so many happy moments. After all, a businessman is a small part in society. Okay, when it is having a relationship with society, the people in society may invite for wedding, birthday or any festivals, or may give some gifts, okay, depending upon the situation. At that time, it is always better to accept the invitation to bring about cordial relationship, to bring about good relationship between society and business, especially when the business setups are there in urban, semi-urban and rural areas. But these days there is a trend that industrial setups are done in industrial estates. But even today there are some organizations which do exist amidst the society, amidst the people. Okay, so many organizations are there, the medium scale and small scale enterprises. So when they are given invitation by the people, maybe the workers who are working in the same organization, they may invite for these happy moments. At that time, it will become the obligation, it will become the honest and humble duty and obligation of the businessman to accept such invitation and do participate with some gifts or with some flower bouquets. It will create a good image, good image and goodwill in the minds of the person who has invited or the host. Then fifth one is attitude in sorrow. See, as I told you earlier, now in the fourth point, the businessman is a part and parcel of society, a small component of society. When the businessman has accepted the invitation for happy moments, in the same way, in the similar manner, they should show a sort of empathy when there is a sad situation in the sad situation in and around the organization, maybe the sad situation or sad moment in the among the families or among the working groups or in the society where this organization is doing its business. It should show empathy, it should show sympathy, and it should give courage, it should motivate them not to stop there. It should see to it that try to give them ethical, moral and all types of support so that they can again stand up and again they can do their work as usual. Then the another important social mannerism of businessmen with the society is dress manners or physical appearance. It is always preferable to dress well and clean. Unwell dress and dirty dress will always keep away the people. So dressing will play an important role. Dressing will play an important role. Actually, in the dressing, my dear students, just I had a call, there was a disturbance, so I could not speak properly. Then in dressing, actually, at the time of executing a particular job, or at the time of attending a particular function, or at the time of holidays, dressing habits of the people changes. But being a businessman, when some businessman is there in a society, when he or she is having a dealings with society, the society should not feel bad about the dress habits. They should not feel irritated about the dresses. The dresses should not be neither too loose, which is not fitting to their body measurement, or neither it should be too tight, or it is not matching to their body measurement, or the color contrast that is selected, or the light perfumes that is used, or without perfume also. All these things matters in dress, the physical appearance. Then the businessman should have the table manners, the lunch or dinner manners. I have already discussed this in the previous session, so I will not discuss much about this. Then the phone manners also I have already discussed in the business etiquettes only. So in this session we have had a discussion on social etiquettes, because social etiquettes are important, social etiquettes are inevitable, because business is a small part of an organization. Business is one of the part of the business organization, wherein the business need to keep in mind some of the feelings, some of the emotions of the society, so that it can attract more people, so that it can attract more workers from the society, attract more workers, more customers from the society, and can develop a very what is called as high altitude goodwill in the minds and hearts of the people in the society. Then only it will be possible for an organization to improve and develop. It is after all, it is the society only which either cherish or perish the organization. Therefore, in society we have got a very important component, that is the customer. Once again I will repeat the word. Customer is a person who gives employment to everyone, including the owner of the organization. Therefore, society matters. Therefore, the relationship between the organization and the society matters for the positive and advanced what is called as development between these two. These relationships matters. And having said that, I am going to wind up this today's session. Dear students, go through the study materials about this session given, MCQ questions about this session given. If you get other study materials about the same topic, please do follow that, read that study material. And if you have got any doubts in understanding the MCQ questions, feel free to call me anytime, and be ready with the notes whatever is given. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe, bye bye.